I've been on this project for around 2 or 3 months now. Probably get a standing desk. Working after hours or on weekends. How often do I do it?
My friends on the internet talk to me more than my real ones.
This is what I like to see a whole complete day.
Never seem to be good enough for him or her or even you.
Good morning, guys. If you're new here, my name is Jenna. I film a lot of productivity, lifestyle, bullet journal videos, and vlogs, so if you want to hit subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Welcome to a work from home day in my life for you guys. I honestly feel bad that I feel like I only vlog on like Mondays or Tuesdays or Wednesdays, so I'm going to try to film my Thursday too and post that for you guys next week for next week's work from home vlog, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Good morning, happy Tuesday. Since I just kind of randomly decided to vlog today, no morning log on b-roll, but we're just gonna log on and start our day together. I think I have a pretty quiet morning in terms of work, but I know that I do have a client meeting at 12:30, and yeah, I have a lot of stuff to prepare before that, so I guess I just wanna hold myself accountable and hang out with you guys and be productive with you guys. Let's start our day. Okay, let me just get situated and then we can chat. So for today's work from home notepad, we're going to use the daily planner. This is actually a new one from my friend Jackie. She has a small business called Aesthetics Frames on Instagram, so definitely check her out. This is a 4x6 size, so it's pretty small, but I kind of like that it's smaller. There's just a section for priorities, to-do list, goals, appointments and meetings, and an area for today's inspiration where you guys can put quotes. She also sent over with the notepad a new print that she made. If you guys don't know Jackie, definitely check her out. She's aesthetics__frames on Instagram, and she just makes beautiful digital art. Like she made this, you guys. Isn't this so pretty? So I just put it in this frame, and now I just kind of, I don't know, I like had something in there before for the longest time, and this feels like a new fresh setup, and I don't have real flowers, like that's fake, so it feels kind of like I have flowers now. I think that's everything that I wanted to say before we like really went ahead and started our day. Since it's early, I might log off a little early to get a workout in because I didn't work out this morning. I just wasn't feeling it. So I guess we'll see how that goes. It's 7:30 right now, so usually when I log on this early, I want to get some work done before so that I can log off early if possible. You never really know. It's kind of a risk when you do that. So we'll see how today goes, but hopefully I can log off at 4 and go to the gym. Love the internship, and it just started this week. So my new hire buddy, she has an intern buddy, if that makes sense, and we just have like a recurring meeting every week to hang out, and this is gonna be my first time meeting her intern, so I'm excited. The internship program this year is fully virtual, just like last year. I know that with things starting to ease up with the virus and with vaccines rolling out and everything, I think it was just still safer and I guess better for the internship to be fully virtual just in case. I think next year we won't have a virtual internship, but this year. We still do, which is always better safe than sorry, you know? So that's at noon today. I'm really excited to meet her. And then right after that, I have my client meeting at 12:30. So those are really my only meetings today. And then in the goals section, I just wrote log off early, maybe. So we'll see if I actually do that. And then, yeah, that's what we have so far. I'm gonna write today's inspiration a little bit later just because it's still really early and I just need to like get started with my day. But here's how the daily planner is looking today. I should have a pretty busy morning, but at least I'm not alone anymore. I'm kind of glad that I'm vlogging now, so I'm hanging out with you guys. Okay, well, good morning. Let's start our day and let's get some work done this morning.
For change, we're fighting for legends. We're longing for change. We're fighting for legends.
Hi guys, it is. Okay, hold on. I have a call. Let me talk to you after this is quick. Hi.
Hey Jenna, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm alright.
When our hearts are filled, there's nothing we can't be.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, yep, no problem.
Okay. Talk to you later.
Alright, see ya.
Bye. Okay, it's 11 o'clock. Okay, let me just make these changes and I'll talk to you in like 30 minutes.
We're longing for change. We're fighting for legends. We're longing for change. We're fighting for legends.
Oh my god. I feel like the morning just kind of, I don't know where my morning went. I was just working the whole time. So you guys know that I've been working on an incurred cost submission. Before I get into what I was actually doing, I feel like I keep forgetting to like intro who I am as a work from home person, but I'm a government contracts consultant working in the Tysons DC metro area and I live in Arlington, Virginia. So government contracts is my industry, but more or less I'm a consultant and I help businesses with their problems and more specifically I help contractors with their contracts with the government. So my client today is a contractor who has a contract with the government and I'm helping them create their end of fiscal year costs to submit. Because if you have a contract with the government, depending on what type it is, you basically can ask for money back from the government. So if that interests you, I don't know. It's called an incurred cost submission or an ICS and I'm basically done it. I've been on this project for around 2 or 3 months now. I think it's been maybe like 2 months and we're almost done. We're kind of just having some like finishing touches, some cleanup, some final adjustments and everything. The client call at 12:30 is to go over any like final things. So I'm just making sure, I guess, that like I'm not forgetting anything and that all the adjustments are correctly done and there's no variances. I'm not missing any costs anywhere. So my morning just kind of left me, but I'm glad I logged on early because I feel like I've gotten so much done already and it's not even 12. So I feel like you guys knew a lot of that though if you've been watching my work from home vlogs, which I hope you have been. But I think we're having a pretty good morning so far. I haven't done my admin work yet, but I was gonna save that until the afternoon, until after my client call because it's not a high priority this morning. Prepped everything though, so I've made some rate model adjustments, notes for adjustments, and then I also showed impact. And I just mean like showing the financial impact of all the adjustments that I made. So I think I can check off prepping my client meeting. So I have admin work to do and then I think I can still do some more stuff, but I'll tackle that later. It feels really good to stand, you guys. Let me give you guys also an update on this chair. So I got this task chair from Wayfair and it's supposed to be like an ergonomic chair, so they're supposed to be good like lumbar support. But honestly, I think I need an actual office chair, not just like a pretty looking like semi-ergonomic office chair. So that kind of hurts like the aesthetic in me, but I think I need it because my back is just like godforsakenly screwed up, I feel like, because I just sit too much and I should probably get a standing desk. I feel like my standing desk in the office helped more than I like realized because I have not experienced this back pain this poor, and I feel like I'm just like, this chair is getting worn in and it's time to get a better one. I'll tackle that when I absolutely need to. But that's just, I don't think overall I would recommend this chair if you guys were curious, or if you've been wanting a new chair. I'll link it below just so you guys know, or if you don't work from home like too often, I think this is a good if you don't work from home full time, but it's not the best. And before I forget, let me show you guys my work from home outfit today. You guys know if you've been watching my non-work from home vlogs how much I love Whitney Simmons. She's just like one of my favorite fitness influencers. And so this is her merch. She released this last year and it's just a tie-dye corded crew, oversized. And then this is her Gymshark collab. So I'm wearing the shorts and then I'm also even wearing her sports bra. So all Whitney Simmons today, cannot complain. But I'm wearing workout clothes because I want to work out. I just want to make sure I get my workout in today, whether it's at 4 or whether it's at 5. I just want to get something done, and like being in my workout clothes during the day kind of reminds me and motivates me to like not skip it if I don't do it in the mornings. So that's where I'm at right now. I've been speaking way too long. I had a Built Bar also because I was hungry and like stressed as I was making these adjustments and stuff, but got it all done. I'm gonna actually make some food now because I can't just live off of a Built Bar, especially if I have meetings and stuff. So let's just go open the fridge and see what I pick out. Okay, we're gonna make a tofu scramble. So I have some eggs, grape tomatoes, I have some tofu, and I think that's literally all I have. Today is a pretty random lunch day.
Just how much I hate this game. I don't wanna talk, so I guess I'll see you later. It's a lot of thought, almost too much for this anger. You know that you made a big mess this time, and you're sorry behind all words. I don't wanna talk, so I guess I'll see you later. I see you, I see you, hey, I see you, I see you, I see you, I need space to replace energy that's all gone. Can't say when this'll end. Baby, please, can you hang on?
Okay guys, here is lunch today. I feel like this is so random, but honestly, it's just an egg scramble with some tofu. I still have like 20-ish minutes. Honestly, I feel like this is kind of good, you guys. And I hope you're proud of me for switching it up between my breakfast sandwiches and my avocado toast. Something I did want to talk to you guys about was something that one of you actually asked me during my last Q&A. I just put on my Instagram story some work from home lunch break chats that you wanted me to talk about, and somebody actually asked about working after hours or on weekends. How often do I do it, and how do I deal with that? What are my boundaries? And I thought that that was a really interesting topic. I of course need to disclaim that this is just my company and this is just my approach, but this is also how I choose to control my work-life balance when it comes to working after hours and on the weekends. The answer to everything is always, it depends. I feel like that's what everybody in consulting always says, and it's probably not even just consulting, but that's just what everybody always says to any open-ended question like that. Because in a perfect world, we're not working on the weekends and we're not working after hours, but I have found that in the times that I am working either after hours or on the weekends, it's because of two things. The responsibility is really big and the time commitment is really short. So there are a good handful of times where I have worked on the weekends, and that's for a variety of reasons. One time was because a client had a really tight deadline and the whole team had to come together. When you work in consulting, that just means, okay, we're gonna get this done in that time. Let's pull in however many people we need to get that done. And that was just one example of working on the weekends. If you're needed, you're needed. And it doesn't matter what time or day it is, especially in consulting. If you're needed, then you're needed. And that's what you sign up for when you work for a larger corporation, or if you work in consulting. I think that's just part of saying yes to the job. So I say that because if you are working after hours or outside of your work-life balance time span, sometimes it's just out of your control, and that's okay. There's kind of nothing that you can do about it, and you just have to battle through. Maybe in those situations, you want to give yourself really good post-work rewards. If you're working on the weekends, get yourself a nice meal and treat yourself, because nobody wants to work on the weekends. So the weekends are kind of just all up in the air. It just depends on my client and if I'm really needed or not, because I think most people are really good about work-life balance otherwise when it comes to the weekends. And if they choose to work on the weekends, that's just their choice to do it. And if you're not needed, then you don't need to work on the weekends. Working after hours, that's always hard. Because, I mean, you guys see my days. I really show you my whole day. And for me, when I choose to log off or end my day and close my laptop, shut it off, put everything away, I'm literally mentally leaving the office. I kind of take the same approach for weekend time as after work time. And I know that, you know, if I'm needed and I know that something is urgent, that it has to be done by the end of that night, then I will work after hours and I'll log back on and finish that thing that my team needs from me, because that's what you have to do. But don't leave your computer on and check your emails and messages and stuff after hours, because then you just blend it too much, especially if you're working from home, and you're just never going to feel like you're off. And I think it's really easy to slip into that lifestyle, especially when you're working from home. So really, I think my only advice is that take it with a grain of salt, because not every single day can be like that. But when you choose to log off and when you choose that your work is done that day and your team has everything that they need from you in that day, then tell yourself you're not logging on until the next morning, because oftentimes it really can wait until the next day, and we just forget that because we're just working so hard. Those are my boundaries, and that's how I set my work day working from home full time. I need some way to tell myself I'm leaving the office, or else I just never will, and then you will become miserable, and that sucks. Tell yourself when it's the end of the day, it's the end of the day, and you can focus on non-work related things unless you're needed. If you're really needed, then they will contact you and they will figure out how to get a hold of you. Other than that, if you're not really needed in that urgent way, you're not working. I think that's how I'm able to kind of give myself a work-life balance. I'm disciplined and I'm diligent and I'm effective when I'm working, but that's because when I'm off, I'm not working, you know? I feel like I can't repeat this enough though. It really just does depend. And if you have like a pretty heavy client or a lot of work to do, then sometimes that just means you work after hours and the end of your day isn't 5, it's 6, and sometimes it's 7, sometimes it's even after that. But it just depends on that day, that client, how urgent the task is, and that's kind of up to you and your team to communicate and be on the same page about. Let me know if that made any sense to you guys, or if you found it helpful. I'm gonna finish my lunch and then I have to meet the new intern at noon, and then I have my client meeting right after that, so I'll talk to you guys probably at like 1:30 or 2, but I hope that made sense.
She may be pretty, she may be smart.
Sorry, I was late.
Hi, hold on, I'm gonna connect to my phone.
It's been good.
Although I try, she may seem perfect for you, but so am I.
Jenna, how are you?
Hi, good, how are you?
Good, doing good, thank you.
But I hope there's trouble in paradise.
Hi guys, it is 1:38 now and my meeting went over a little bit, but it ended perfectly fine, not too late or anything. I have some updates to make to our file, and then I'm just gonna do some like general cleanup and then send it over to the client. So I'm gonna add that to my to-do list. To make updates and upload. That tofu scramble like really filled me up really well. I just did tofu, 2 eggs, and then some vegetables, and I still feel pretty full, which is good. So I might make some coffee just for the sake of like needing my afternoon pick-me-up, but for the most part I'm feeling pretty good. I need to like clean up things. Let's just go ahead and get back to work. I cannot take a break right now because I need to like get these updates done. I just gotta keep going.
I know you said it in the heat of the moment, but did you say what you mean? Yeah. Your face turned bright red and your body was frozen. Think I could hear your heart beating out your chest, and your sweat and your palms just won't rest. For a second you'll regret it, almost
I think I talked to you guys an hour ago. I don't remember, but I have some dishes to put away. I finished like all of the updates that I had to make, and so actually I can check that off my to-do list. And then I want to make some coffee. I kind of want some watermelon. My mom gave me some watermelon, and I'm not really hungry for like anything substantial, but watermelon just sounds very good right now. My back just hurts so bad because I feel like I've been working for like long periods of time today, and so I haven't had many standing breaks. So I just pinged my director to tell him that everything's all ready for the client upload. But while I'm waiting, I guess we can take a break and stretch, stand. I need a standing desk, and I need a refill on water. I just need to exit for a second.
I'm a blossom. I don't need a Batman to my Robbie. I'm official on a dotty. You can hit a vroom vroom in my Rari. I'm not sorry. No, I'm not sorry. It's official. I'm a problem. I don't mean it this far. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. But you gonna be sorry.
Hello, hi.
Hi.
Okay, yeah, let me share my screen.
Yep. Hi guys, it is 4 o'clock now, and I know I said I wanted to log off at 4 because I logged on so early today. I think I'm going to give myself 30 more minutes. I just have some stuff that I want to continue on before I like log off for the day, and I actually had a really productive day. I feel like I haven't actually like taken breaks and spoken to you guys because I've just been grinding away. Also, you guys saw that my client called me, and I was scared because he was calling me like one-to-one, but I was able to walk him through the model pretty comfortably. So I actually feel really good about that. Talked to the client by myself today. That just always leaves me in a good feeling. If it goes well, it leaves me in a good feeling. Before I sign off, I just kind of want to like tie up some things, and I still have my admin work to do, which really shouldn't take very long at all, but I want to finish up, I guess, what I've been starting, but I kind of want to continue on what I've been doing today, this afternoon at least, and then finish up with my admin work and then log off. So I'm going to give myself 30 more minutes. I already complained about my back to you guys, but we moved to the floor so I could give my back a little bit of a stretch as I finish my day. This is a very productive work from home day in my life, if you ask me. I'm gonna remind you guys to stretch because that's what I'm doing right now, and especially if you get to that afternoon slump, I feel like after my call and then updating everything, sending everything to the client, talking to the client again, I definitely felt that afternoon slump at around 3. I had finished my coffee, there was kind of nothing else to do, so what helps me is to just like step away. For me, it was also turning the camera off and going outside, opening my balcony door, and just taking a little breather and like letting my mind refresh. Jerry had actually come over and visited for a little bit, so we stepped out on the balcony together and just took like a mental professional break, and that was actually really nice. Don't feel bad for taking 5 minutes for yourself. If you feel like you need it to work the next couple of hours, 5 minutes is literally nothing, and I really needed that. So especially since I logged on early, maybe that's why I felt like I was in like more of a funk than usual towards the afternoon. I'm gonna finish up my day, log off, shut off, and then I'll talk to you guys soon. But don't forget to stretch.
I had a suspicion, I was secretly hoping that we were on the same page. 'Cause your chest, your sweat, and your palms just won't rest. For a second you'll regret it, almost wanna take it back, but it's too late 'cause you said it. I hope you meant it. Don't be embarrassed, no. Baby, it ain't just you. I feel it too.
Oh my god. Okay guys, I just ended up finishing my day on my floor, and I'm honestly not mad about it. You guys, we're done the day. It's actually 4:30 right now. It's a little past 4:30, it's like 4:40, but I I finished everything, and it's before 5, which is actually a good perk of vlogging on so early. You can kind of finish your day a little earlier if you get everything done. So this is what I like to see, a whole complete day. In my last hour of working, I literally wrote work hard today to like finish off the day well. And you know, I did work very hard, so this day is complete. Oh my god, the day's over. Wow, what the freak? What happened to today? I actually have no idea. I guess that's it for today's work from home vlog. No wine today because I'm going to the gym right now. So I guess that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me today on my work from home day. How would I classify this day? It was busy, but I feel like I didn't talk to you guys that much, so at least we had our day together and we were productive. And if you made it to the very end, I love you so much. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video, but until then, I miss you already.